Hey yo, it's your boy Young Vivekananda. This is the Young Vivekananda show, and in today's show, I'm gonna show you how you can shoot your short films in any location without spending any money. Let's go. So, you've written a script and you've written it around different locations like cafes or theaters, or it could be restaurants or schools or offices. There are two approaches to this. The first approach involves actually getting access to the location and shooting there, which I will cover right now. And the second approach involves rewriting the script around locations you have access to. So let's look at point number one. I have been working on the post-production for the movie called The 72-Hour Virgin for the past about like 8-9 months. And actually more, no, a year actually. It's taken me a year to shoot it, and I'm working on the post-production. And oftentimes I would have written this. So when I'm writing the script, I don't write it with any sort of restriction in my mind. I write it like Sakshal Dharma Productions going to come and give me a check and say, go make the film. So there are no restrictions in my mind. Oftentimes when I write a script, I would end up making the film a year or two later. These are like about 40 pages script or a 60-page script. These are the time cycles of what my life has been going through. So when I write a script and I've written it like say around a cafe or heaven or stuff like that, I start looking at places that I have access to. So the best places to start are mom and pop establishments. Establishments which are not franchises, that are single and single owned. So when you are going and asking a person to shoot in their location for free without paying them rent, you need to offer them something in exchange for letting you shoot there. So it's like a barter system. This is the pitch that you're going to do. You're going to say, so first look at your Facebook profile and see how many friends you have. If you have 500 friends, 600 friends, 700 friends, say this. Then narrow it down to the friends in your city. So let's say you have 200 or 300 friends in your city. Go to the restaurant or the cafe or office or any other place and say, hi, would you be the right person to speak to regarding promoting your business for free to about 300 people in the Bangalore area? Or if it's a restaurant, would you be, who would be the right person to speak to market your business for free on social media? Okay, this is the exact thing. Why you are using this is you need to speak to the right person. You don't want to speak to a gatekeeper or a person who is not in a position to make a decision. You need to go and you need to tell them that, see, direct me to the right person. They will direct you to the right person. Once you have been directed to the right person, repeat the same thing. Hey, would you be interested in marketing your business for free on social media? So again, would you be interested in marketing your business for free on social media? The person will be like, yes, tell me more. You will be like, look, I'm making a short film. It's a motivational short film, or whatever theme your short film is, write it around this and say that it's going to go on social media to a page or to my profile where there are about 100-200 people in this area who can see your restaurant, and in the description I will tag your Facebook page and give you a location credit so you have chances to bring people here. This will work. If it does not work, go somewhere else and try it. This is for cafes, coffee houses, restaurants, any sort of establishment that attracts customers. Now when it comes to offices, ask your office if you can shoot there. And if you're shooting like a bank scene or any scene around the office type establishment, set any place up in your office and shoot it over there. Trust me, they will say, yes, I've already done this and I've got permission. You will send your reporting manager an email saying, hey, I'm shooting a short film around this theme. Would it be okay if I shoot in the office for free on Sunday for just 1 hour? Promise, I only have 4 people. I'll be in and out in 2 to 3 hours. 100% this will work because you're doing something different and you're actually using your Sundays for something productive. Second, if you do not have access to this location, if you do not have an office, how do you rewrite the script? I had the movie that I was making, 72-Hour Virgin, opens in a hospital, and at the midpoint also there is a hospital. Unfortunately, I shot, using the script that I told you, I shot at the hospital for free the first schedule. When I got to the second schedule, he stopped picking up my number. So then what I did was I rewrote that same scene around a cafe because I already had access to a cafe and I was already going to shoot one scene over there. So what I did was I shot two scenes over there. One that I already intended to shoot and one hospital scene I just rewrote it there. The crux of the scene remains the same, but all you're doing is changing the location. So these are the two specific things that you need to think of when you're planning your short film. You don't have to spend money for locations. You can shoot there for free as long as you get in there, shoot for 2 hours, come out, and offer them something of use in exchange for your thing. Don't forget to rehearse before you go there because you need to be very well rehearsed. All you're doing over there when you're in the location is actually shooting. Another way that I have used is guerrilla shooting. So I often go to a coffee house called Cafe Coffee Day and sit there for a lot of time, for 2, 3, 4 months. So what I did once was, since I was shooting on a smartphone, what I did was I went to the location, sat outside, ordered about 500 rupees worth of food from them, put it on a table, got the actors to start throwing the dialogues to each other. Since I was shooting a smartphone, it was like people are just taking selfies or doing something fun over there. I was not using a DSLR. This is the benefit of a smartphone. So I went, got them there, took each shot, took each angle. I have a short list with me and I keep cutting off it. Always have a short list on set. Even if you are not actually going to use that short list, it helps to at least get the first 2, 3 shots out of your head. Done.